Yo, welcome back to the Inner Circle. This week I'm bringing you PAC Season 1, Week 6 against Wolf and the Trostu Garados. So let's take a look at the matchup. My team has not changed since last week. So I'm still rocking the Hydreigon, Conkeldurr, Slowking, Klefki, Gourgeist, Wigglytuff, Torracat, Tornadus T, Scolipede, Rhydon, and Lily. Wolf's team consists of Jirachi, Togekiss, Cinderace Blaze, Melodic, Flygon, Porygon Z, Pangoro, Regirock, Executor, Vespiquen, and Dragonair. The match was already played, so I'm not going to spoil too much, but it was a great one, and we'll see if after a tough loss last week, I can get back on the horse and take a win here. Stay tuned and keep on watching to find out. And then if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing here. Or if you want some live content from me, check me out at twitch.tv/Bosif. I'm Bosif over on Twitch and the Bosif here on YouTube. So again, you can check me out on either of those platforms. And so without further ado, let's get into this battle, and I hope you all enjoy. Welcome to the battle. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. Let's write it down. Kiss, Rachi, Cinderace, Melodic, no Flygon, just good. Goro, I did not super expect, but we'll see how it goes. I think Conkeldurr just like bops everything other than Kiss. And um and Jirachi too, but we have a switch. Switch in. Hey Cat, what's up? The ice cream truck appears to be gone now, Cat. So unfortunately, I cannot get you an ice cream. I apologize. All right, let's do this. I'm sorry if you guys hear the dog in the background. Also, I had to give him a bone to play with. In the meantime, here, the soul. Do, 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 do. Where? I mean, if I had to guess, Cinderace switches here, and Togekiss comes in. But we're just not gonna show too much. Yeah, we're just not gonna show too much. Yeah. We should get a decent chunk of that health back. I mean, not a lot. I mean, Togekiss is coming in, of course. But we are Drain Punching. So we'll get a little bit of health back. And... Godhead. Yeah, so there's the Togekiss. And we will get back a tiny bit of health. Should get us almost back to full. And then we can have our Flame Orb pop off. And we will go into Cleft. Which Cleft is not really a check to this thing, because Heat Wave does a bajillion damage still. But it's the best I had. I don't really have much that switches into this. Air Slash. Couldn't do much. We can't touch Jirachi, But we're gonna see if it has Heat Wave. Okay, there's Jirachi. We have a switch for this. So, likely Togekiss doesn't have Heat Wave, or he doesn't want to show it yet. If this is physical Kiss, or I mean physical Rachi, this is a really good stop to it. I definitely didn't calc against Doom Desire. It does about 1,000,000 damage to... I don't know why I'm on Conkle there, but it's good to know. I didn't click on the right mod. Hello? So we will get some chip here with our helmet. Doom Desire does a lot to Slowking, actually. We do get a burn. Why does it do so much to my Slowking? Oh, that's level 100. Whoa. I don't have a great switch in to a Doom Desire and a Pangoro. This is my best switch into Porygon also, so that sucks, but this is where we are with this one. Knock. Oh, now we don't switch into... We might die, even. Oh, we live. So we got a hard switch here. At this point, I don't care about the Flame Orb, so I can go hard conk. I think knockoff is the best play again. Just clicking it again. Oh, bullet punch. Okay. That's why we hard switch. And now we click facade. Because it kills, and if for some reason Wolf wants to save this as a sack later, we do mad damage to Togekiss. Yep, there's the withdrawal. Come on, Togekiss. Okay. It still did a ton. If we had Drain Punch there, that would have been crazy. Get us all of our health back. I'm just gonna go hard Slowking again. So Rachi didn't switch. And we click Scald again. Other than Porygon, Scolopede's looking pretty good. Melodic is a problem too. I kind of didn't want to get the burn. Especially now knowing it's leftovers. Because it's probably Marvel scale. We're just going to teleport out on it. Oh, it missed. That's an unfortunate miss, because Toxic would have been nice to have on Slowking. Nothing switches into Power Whip. I mean, Kiss does, but... You know, maybe we do make that prediction. Kiss does... We're gonna Leech Seed. What did Poltergeist did? Okay, so Slowking comes in, makes Cinderace not want to click U-turn, because it'll take Chip. And this is Blaze Cinderace. For those of you out there, Libero is not legal in this league. So Ace stayed in. What did it click? Probably U-turn. Woke up. That's fine. I think we still take a Sucker Punch. Especially with it being... not Libero. U-turn. Take some Chip. We're clicking Scald. Melodic should come in. Yeah, there's the Melodic. I mean, I don't think it has anything to hit me. Other than Toxic. So I'm just gonna hard into Gourgeist. I think I'd rather Gourgeist be the one that has Toxic on it. Flip turn. So teleport was definitely the play in that case. Teleport would have gotten us chip on melodic and momentum. So teleport was definitely the play. Kiss should come out. Or this. Slowking's looking nice and healthy. If it bulks up again, we're gonna double again. Pyro. So U-turn could come out. Which won't kill us. And we can get momentum. Get some extra chip. Second. Body. Porygon. Alright. Lock Punch does like 1,000,000%. Let's see if it's specs. It could kill me easily from here. Sad obviously would have been great, but I did not want to risk it staying in and trying to kill me. You go hard Klefki every time, hoping that Togekiss doesn't have Heat Wave. Cinderace is almost dead. Pangoro is essentially dead. Air Slash. Still no Heat Wave. I can't really mess around with this too much. Especially with Low King chipped, but this is where we scout the Heat Wave. I don't think it has Heat Wave. I feel like it switches. Might be a U-turn, but that's why we went to this, because we resist it. Wish. Okay. Let's knock this thing off. See it as protect. Take an item from something. Could have U-turned? I think this is more valuable. Taking an item from something. Okay. Colbur. It's gonna kill us with Psychic, probably. Oh, Doom Desire. Okay. That's actually okay for us. Doom Desire, Psychic, U-turn, Wish. We're gonna U-turn of our own now. Doom, Psychic, Wish. We'll get some health back on Torn. Get some chip. Should take the Doom Desire too. Actually, Doom Desire is next turn, isn't it? What wants to take a Doom Desire? And whatever Pangoro wants to do. Probably nothing, but here we are. See if we can do it. That did a lot. Yeah, okay. Horn goes down. This looks really good. Pangoro dies this turn. So we just get a Swords Dance off. And then we're off to the races. We know Cinderace is not Scarf. So now we're faster than everything. Melodic might be the only thing we don't OHKO? Maybe Porygon even? It depends on the set. Actually, we don't have our Poison Barb anymore. Depends on the set, for sure. And then Melodic, we definitely don't. Because it's burned. I think Melodic is the play here. Really needed to get it chipped down a little bit more, but... Holy card. See if it's max defense. 2-co. HP might not kill. Hopefully it's a 2-co. Leftovers plus burn, please kill. It might not be. It probably isn't. Yeah. Oh. Maybe we crit? So close. Well, we got this thing to a point where we can kill it. I don't want it to recover. So I am just going to Mach Punch it. Alright, so that goes down. I think we're still looking pretty good. And if that was chipped a little bit more, Scolpede sweeps there. Depending on Porygon's set. Again, we always go into FP on this. Togekiss did not switch out there. We need to keep Conk alive for Porygon. Togekiss swaps out, and in comes my boy Slowking. We're just gonna teleport. Because we'll get all this health back, and some chip, and some momentum. We don't actually have a way to hit this. I'm not gonna lie. Gonna get all that health back. Should have run Shadow Sneak, and I missed my Leech Seed, so that's great. So it goes back to full, and this thing is now officially a problem. I don't have any way to hit it. Close Combat will destroy it, but I don't have the luxury of just clicking Close Combat. We'll see if it U-turns. Get some chip on it. Yep, Soaking will take that chip any day. I think Porygon has to come out. No, okay. Cinderace. We take a U-turn into a Doom Desire. I think. I'm pretty sure. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Maybe that was the wrong play. If we lose Slowking, we lose the game. So, fingers crossed we do take the Doom Desire. No. F. What health is it at? F. That's a big F. It is 34 min is what does have a chance to kill, but that's just like a completely uninvested. Oh, well, let's get a crit. Let's get a crit. Okay, so this dies. I think Cinderace just wins now, though. Fireball likely kills. Dun, 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 dun. Well, we need a Fireball miss to win. It's that simple. Oh, we don't get it. Alright, GG to Wolf. We, like I said, I didn't like the matchup going into that one. But I think there were probably a few plays that we could have played better. Like I said, if we lost Slow King, we lost the game. Which is what happened. Slow King was the only thing at that point stopping Cinderace from winning. Yeah, we had to click. I mean, if this had been around and Jirachi could have potentially died to that Mach Punch, this could still have won us the game also, because Mach Punch killed Porygon, killed Cinderace. It would have... What else was left? It wouldn't have killed Togekiss, but we had Klefki to switch into that whenever. Yeah, there were probably some better plays we could have made, but off the top of my head, I don't remember them. Let's just run through the team. I have another battle in 10 minutes, so let's run through it real quick. Probably going to be one of the quicker breakdowns I do. So Conkeldurr, let me switch scenes so you guys can see it better too. This one. Conkeldurr had a pretty good matchup other than Kiss, so that's why we ran Facade. Playmore, Facade, classic Conkeldurr type set. We actually ran 3-stab. I almost ran knockoff, but I didn't. I wanted Gourgeist to have more opportunities to click Poltergeist, and the one thing that I did knock off, I needed to Poltergeist, so that was one misplay. I should have just U-turned instead of knocking off the Jirachi, because I needed Gourgeist to be able to hit it with Poltergeist, and had I run Sneak, probably would have been better off. But anyway, I did have Knock Punch on here before I put on Drain Punch. Drain Punch for a little bit of recovery. Close combat, I never even got to click. But if Togekiss was taken care of, close combat claimed a kill on like literally everything. And yeah, Facade, etc. The set was very basic. It had 252 attack adamant, 244 HP, and then 4 in defense with F and speed. Pretty basic. But Conkeldurr was like one of my win cons. Gourgeist. Spoiler alert, I've dropped this thing. I don't like using it. I do not enjoy Poltergeist being its best ghost stab. But yeah, you won't see it again, and I'm glad to be moving on from it. Poltergeist, Power Whip, Leech Seed Synthesis. The idea was that it could sit in on Jirachi, which is what it did at the end there. But again, because we had knocked and triggered that Colbur, we could not click Poltergeist. So that ended up being one of our downfalls, because we would not have had to sack off to Conkeldurr had we been able to click Poltergeist still. Gourgeist EVs. It was adamant with 172 attack, 244 HP, 76 with F, 12 speed, and 4 defense. And I'm not going to remember exactly what all those calcs were for, but they were all calced specifically for certain things. And we were lefties, which you saw. So again, I'm moving a little bit quicker today than I usually do. We've got Klefki here. The Klefki, I was just reading a message from Wolf. The Klefki was specifically for Kiss, but even then, it's not a great check with Heatwave Kiss. Klefki was basically max Spadef, max HP, with the leftovers in Spatak. It was rocking the leftovers, and the moveset was Flash Cannon, Calm Mind, Dazzling Gleam, and Defog. Gleam plus Calm Mind covered the team pretty well, other than Rachi. Calm Mind, Defog, just general support with Defog, and then Calm Mind to set up on the Jirachi. Obviously the Cinderace, or not Jirachi, the Togekiss. Obviously, we would need to make sure that the Cinderace and the Jirachi were taken care of before we could really set up. But we did Calm Mind that one turn to scout for the Heat Wave because we knew with the Calm Mind up we could take 2 Heat Waves. Next up, Scolipede, which boy did it almost just sweep its way through. I really enjoy Scolipede more than I thought I would, to be honest. Poison Jab, Earthquake, Toxic Spike, Swords Dance. Never got a chance to set the spikes or click Earthquake, but had we chipped that Melodic just a little bit more, Scolipede might have been able to just sweep there with Poison Jab and Earthquake. Not a whole lot to talk about with the set either. It's a pretty basic Scolipede. It was 252 attack, Jolly with 164 speed, leftovers, which are 92 in HP. So again, not a whole lot to discuss there. Poison Barb, you saw it got knocked off. Alright, so next up, like I said, if we lost Slowking, we lost the game, which we did do. Just responding to a message. Hey, Wolf. So this was the Slowking. It put in really great work, like it has done every week. I actually just picked up Slowking in BBL Wi-Fi, so I'm really excited to be using it in another league. It's called Ice Beam, Focus Blast, Teleport. A Focus Blast for Porygon. Ice Beam, Scald covered the rest of the team really well. The Teleport obviously gave us momentum a bunch of times. The EVs, it was mostly defensive, which you could expect from a Rocky Helmet set with 244 HP, 204 defense, bold nature, and 60 left over in Spatak. So it did really great for us. It chipped down so much stuff. And like I said, I think it was probably a roll on if we lived that U-turn into Doom Desire, but unfortunately we did not, and we lost the game because of it. So that's the Slowking. And then last but not least is Torn T, which I haven't had much success with, to be honest, throughout this season. We clearly need to get in my groove with it, but Torn T is an Icy Wind Hurricane knockoff U-turn set, so it was mixed, but it was not invested at all in attack. It was hardly invested in Spatak, as a matter of fact. 20 Spatak EVs. It was 244 HP, 244 speed, timid. That got us past all of the Mons on Wolf's team. And then with the knockoff, we could take items from stuff, but again, ultimately that was my downfall because Gourgeist could not click Poltergeist against the Jirachi because we did click knockoff. U-turn for some momentum, Hurricane just because it's great spam, and Icy Wind was for Flygon. So that was the Tornadus. It was Assault Vest, which you saw got knocked off. That was ultimately to make it easier to switch into Porygon, which we wanted to knock off Porygon. That was the main reason we brought knockoff, so that we could knock off a Specs, knock off a Scarf, whatever it was. That's what we wanted it for, but ultimately did not work out the way we wanted to, and we took an L. So that's back-to-back L's, which really sucks, especially since last week came down a timer. But yeah, I'm gonna head on out of here for this one. So that puts us at 2 and 4 in the league, which I think drops us out of playoffs. We definitely got to pick up some wins here going into the next few weeks, because there's not that many weeks left in the regular season, if I recall correctly. We just completed week 6. There are 11 weeks, so we're past halfway now, and we really need to secure some of these wins. So with that, I'm actually going to stay live and then go into my next battle. Those of you that are watching on YouTube, this one will go up on The 22nd, I believe. Yeah, the 22nd of May. And then the next battle that I'm doing here live on Twitch today will go up on the 24th. Yeah, the 24th of May. So I'm going to go right into that one, but we're going to do a little outro for the YouTube video. So thank you all for watching. Thanks for joining the Inner Circle, and we will catch you all next time.